Let's talk about mobile crypto mining apps, especially the EGON network. The pitch? Download an app, tap a button, and start mining crypto for free. It feels like a golden ticket zero investment, just your phone and a dream of catching the next Bitcoin. But is this real mining, or just a clever illusion? Today we'll break down what's actually happening behind the scenes and how these apps use FOMO to hook you in. Because in crypto, knowledge is your best defense against wasting time, data, and hope. EGON Network and similar apps often claim that you're actively mining cryptocurrency tokens directly from your smartphone. They present a vision of effortless digital asset accumulation. The process usually involves tapping a button daily, seemingly activating some kind of background mining operation. It appears deceptively simple. They boast about no battery drain, suggesting minimal impact on your device's resources. And promise no heavy processing is involved, implying that your phone isn't actually doing any intensive computational work. Instead, they attribute the mining to something called cloud mining, a vague term that obscures the true nature of the process. But real mining, like Bitcoin's, is a completely different beast. It requires powerful, specialized computers, often referred to as mining rigs, working tirelessly around the clock. These machines are dedicated to solving complex cryptographic puzzles, a computationally intensive process that secures the blockchain. This process uses massive amounts of energy, making it a significant environmental concern. Your phone simply isn't capable of doing any of that. It lacks the necessary hardware and processing power. Instead, these apps are more like digital faucets, slowly dripping out small increments of a virtual currency. Each time you tap, they increment a number in their database. A number that represents your supposed earnings. You're not actually securing a blockchain or contributing to the network's integrity. You're not validating transactions or participating in any consensus mechanism. You're just helping the app grow its user base, increasing its perceived value and attracting more users. The tokens you earn within the app, they have no real-world value or inherent worth outside of the app's ecosystem. They only gain value if the developers actually launch a legitimate blockchain and list the token on a recognized cryptocurrency exchange. Until then, you're essentially trading your time, attention, and personal data. You are doing this for speculative points, not for real tangible cryptocurrency with established market value. The difference between genuine cryptocurrency mining and these app-based systems is huge. Real mining powers a decentralized network, securing transactions and maintaining the integrity of the blockchain. This just powers hype and potentially enriches the app developers. The idea of free mobile mining is a myth that's been circulating for a while now. It preys on the excitement surrounding cryptocurrency, promising easy riches with minimal effort. But let's be clear from the start. The reality is far more complex. Real cryptocurrency mining is a serious business. It's costly and incredibly energy-intensive, requiring specialized hardware and significant computational power. These operations often involve massive server farms dedicated solely to solving complex algorithms. Your phone, powerful as it may seem, simply can't replicate the immense processing capabilities needed for genuine crypto mining. The hardware limitations and energy constraints make it practically impossible. Instead, these so-called mining apps gamify the distribution of their own tokens. They create a simulated environment that mimics the look and feel of real mining. They strategically use the word mining to sound legitimate and capitalize on the buzz surrounding cryptocurrencies, hoping to attract users with the allure of easy profits. Don't be fooled by large user numbers. A high download count doesn't automatically translate to inherent value or real-world utility for the token itself. Real cryptocurrency gains its value because it's useful, serving a purpose in facilitating transactions, enabling decentralized applications, or providing other tangible benefits. It's valuable because it's secure, leveraging cryptography to protect transactions, and decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by a single entity. True value comes from utility and security, not just fleeting popularity or viral marketing campaigns. In reality, you're paying with your time, constantly engaging with the app, and more importantly with your personal data, which is often the real currency these apps are after. You're not paying with money, but with something potentially more valuable: your privacy. That's what these apps are truly after: access to your data, which they can then monetize in various ways. The referral programs, encouraging you to invite friends, don't magically make the token stronger or more valuable. They just help the app appear larger and more successful for marketing purposes, attracting even more users into the ecosystem. Ultimately, in this scenario, you're not the miner benefiting from the process, You're the product being mined for your data and attention. You're not the miner, you're the one being mined. Be aware of what you're truly giving away in exchange for these free tokens. Navigating the world of crypto investments can feel like traversing a minefield. To spot a scam, it's crucial to be vigilant and look for red flags. These warning signs are often subtle but can save you from significant financial loss. Think of it as equipping yourself with a detective's toolkit, always ready to analyze and question. One of the first things to watch out for is vague white papers. Be wary of anonymous teams, and definitely be cautious of any project that places a heavy focus on recruitment over real, tangible technology. A legitimate project will prioritize its product and its utility. If the project's main goal is to get you to invite friends, constantly pushing referrals instead of focusing on the actual use of a product or service, be skeptical. It's a major red flag. Promises of future launches or exchange listings that never materialize, constantly getting delayed or outright canceled, are warning signs that something isn't right. If they ask for money up front to unlock tokens, promising higher returns, or for dubious upgrades that seem unnecessary, walk away. Don't hesitate. Real crypto operates on a public blockchain, a transparent ledger that you can verify independently. If you can't see your tokens and their transaction history on a public ledger, using a blockchain explorer, they probably don't exist outside of their system. Remember, if your balance is just a number displayed within their app with no external verification possible, they control everything and you have no real ownership. Stay safe by learning the basics of blockchain and real mining before downloading any app. Protect your data, don't give out personal info or unnecessary permissions. Use strong, unique passwords and two-factor authentication. Always do your own research, check the team, the tech, and look for independent reviews. If you can't verify their claims, don't trust them. There's no free lunch in crypto. Real value comes from real innovation, not tapping a button. Invest your time in learning, not chasing empty promises. Stay smart, stay secure.